Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Leading them, as always, their head coach. His side hoping that one blowout last week will lead to another one here. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys mired in a losing streak, hoping a trip home is going to help them snap out of it. Now, a fine welcome to everyone tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here as punter Braden Mann gets us started. And away we go beneath the Florida heat. Jukes away from one. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They're brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First down, here's Baker. His first offering of the game winds up incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Irving here from the gun. And 2nd down only works out for a yard. 3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
The 36-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd
and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He gets 16 yards on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
48-yard line.
Here's the give to Irving. And that carry only nets one on the plunge up the gut. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Godwin, the man in motion left. Baker now from the gun. He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. He's got it in the red zone. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one does not go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup.
On the give, this is Irving. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
A gain of 9 yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Once again, Irving. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves a hole.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fox now to kick this one away. Here's Cavante Turpin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. So now it's the Jets getting out on offense for their opening drive. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick in 2023 out of Florida. A super athlete at quarterback, Anthony Richardson.
Two numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And, of course, he cares less about those two numbers. It's more about the offense, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Play fake, it's Richardson. Complete out to the right. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
First down, New York.
From the gun, it's Hall. That played good for, looks like about 6. Second down upcoming. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Here's Hall once more. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air. It's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit...
And he has the New York touchdown. The Jets finish off their opening drive. Christian Watson with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. He dodged the tackle, fought off a tackle, but lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Jets.
From the red zone now. Looking underneath here for Hall. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bucs 7-yard line.
Richardson back to throw. And he's got it. It's in close. The stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it 1st and goal.
That's good for Jets.
Hall is in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets break the tie here in the first. Breece Hall with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Give to on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it, and the Jets recover it. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it, 2nd and 10. Richardson has him running the comeback. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Buccaneer. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It is cut left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to 3rd down.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be a New York touchdown. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Buccaneers 7.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Now bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Here come the Bucs on offense now. And their last series, we never really got to see what the true final outcome would have been because they fumbled things away early.
They sure did, Kate, and that adage is true in the NFL. Ball security is job security. Got to protect the rock.
They've got a man in motion. First down throw here. Mayfield. Completed to his running back. And he's halted in after about a 6-yard pickup. Stop made at the 36.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Baker now off the play fake. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
A gain of 9 yards.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Dunkloff caught by his back. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and
Play action. Here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
48-yard line.
Throw here, third down. That's caught. It's the Clemson rookie. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Irving on the inside give. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The tackle made at the 44-yard
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Second and 9.
Mayfield now from the gun. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Third down, here's Mayfield. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got a half. It's hard on third down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
No return on this one. It's going to make it out of bounds and across the 25, spotted at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
He'll start this one out with Hall. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 20.
They will not get another play off. We're at the end of one. 21-7 is our score. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have second and pretty long here. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Connects with his back. Hall. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it
Richardson on third. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
13 yards. And the Jets first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
It's a
First down from the 41.
And the Jets first down.
Off the play fake. Here's Richardson. Gets it downfield. On target to Watson. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Buccaneer offense back out for another series. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Complete to Bucky Irving. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again is Baker. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Complete to number 9.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Once more, it's Mayfield. That one's good to Godwin. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Now come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now it's Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Mayfield. This one's caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Complete to Chris Godwin. 1st and goal.
Mayfield will look to throw. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 9-yard
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. But that's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Baker Mayfield the touchdown.
Kate, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains and the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. And he just put on a show.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers get it back to a 14-point game.
Buccaneers 14.
Fox now to kick this one away.
To kick off.
Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. A field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Play action with Richardson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Into traffic, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
1st down. It's a
1st down now, ball at the 33. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Jets.
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets make it a 3-possession game. Breece Hall with the touchdown. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21.
35. Buccaneers 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buccaneers and Bucky Irving ready for their next possession. And he sure has proven to be a handful for them, grabbing their attention as a runner, but actually doing a good bit of damage as part of the team's passing game, too. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st down. Here's Baker. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. They're going to get to him, and what a shot as the football's out! And this is scooped up by the Jets. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Jets grow their lead off the turnover. That was awesome. The return became a question of, does he have enough steam to make it back before someone runs him down?
That is the most sprinting we're going to see him do on a football field, maybe his whole life. That distance, a whole lot more than the few yards he's usually running towards quarterback in the pocket. But he had enough to reach that goal line. You're darn right he did. He could sense it, and he wanted it.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 14.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Starting from the 5. He lost the football, and they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
First down throw here from Richardson. Throw caught at the 6. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets continue dominating in our opening half. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Setting up to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Jets continue piling on to this lead.
Buccaneers 14.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's complete, Mike Evans. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield now from the gun.
36 yards.
This one finds Irving. It's a pickup of 4 yards, and that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And a first down.
Throwing, Baker. Short pass brought in. This one is stopped after about a 5-yard pickup. The tackle made it to 45.
6-yard pickup.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up. Baker throwing again. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
A 5-yard gain on the play.
Mayfield to throw again. Hits him on the out route. He has room past the 25. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's first down. Right side, this is Ibuka. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's first and goal.
4 yards.
Sticking in the air. Here's Mayfield. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Going the wrong way. It's second and goal now, back at the 12. Baker now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds at the 3. Nearly got to the end zone there. Third and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
It's now third and goal.
Here's Baker to throw. Has it down close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
Just 2 yards away, so the offense going for it. It's fourth and goal. Baker out of the pistol. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers chop some of the lead off before the half. Mike Evans with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and then get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers cut the lead down to a more manageable 28 points. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Landover, the Commanders at home to take on the Eagles in the NFC East. And this is Devontae Smith. He had his way with the defense from beginning to end. How about 4 touchdown catches in the game? The Eagles keep their playoff hopes alive. They move back to 500 at 7-7 with the win. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins as they play host to the New England Patriots. And this is Travion Henderson. He's been terrific in the first half, this the first of his 2 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Buffalo Bills. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime with the Bills with a big lead on the road at the half. With that, let's give you a look at the playoff picture in the AFC through 15 weeks. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. Showing a little burst so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And if they don't already have this game out of reach, a touchdown to start the half might just about do it. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They start the half with a give to Hall. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
At the 34-yard line.
This might be a free play for him. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside, defense.
Now they got to the end zone with that free play partner, so they will, of course, decline the offsides and take those points. They're out to try and tack on the extra points. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets grow their lead yet again.
56. Buccaneers 21.
On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. Has it at the 11. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Todd Bowles sending his Bucs out for another drive. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach at the moment here in the 3rd. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Baker now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that is 5 sacks for this defense in this game as their latest brings up 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Here's Baker. Again, he's under pressure, and he Nice work by the defense there. Sets them up with a third down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again. Find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. And talk about killing any momentum this offense had, Brock. 3 consecutive sacks. Going to bring up 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First call here coming from the shotgun. They start the drive with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Nice pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
And air it out on 3rd. Lofts it deep right side. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Buccaneers set to take the field. And they're going to need to play for pride or for something to build on for next week, Brock, because this game seems out of reach, even though we've got a full quarter still to go. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Mayfield will look to throw. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And it doesn't get much, up to maybe their own 40. Brought down by Julian Blackman.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Nothing doing there as the second down pass falls incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Mayfield to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. Jack Fox will kick it away. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. On 1st down, here comes Hall. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. A gain of 26 yards there. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down. A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, New York.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to have about 2. It's 2nd down now.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long for him here. Throw left side, complete. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Punting unit out now. Braden Mann will kick it away. Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. Time for us to get another look at this Tampa Bay offense. And they'll have to go just about every bit of 100 yards to reach the end zone. That punt sets them up at their own 2. First down. They get on with Irving. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Right back to Irving now. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. 3rd down coming up.
Tackle made at his own 9-yard line. A gain of 9.
Now Mayfield. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
This drive should have been over, partner, but running into the punter gives them new life and this first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Catch made left side by Luka. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Completed over the middle. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
Complete to number 13, Mike Evans. A gain of 5.
Mayfield now from the gun. Over left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
That's good for a first down.
Once more, it's Mayfield. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
13 more yards. That's another.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing again, it's Mayfield. That's bringing pressure, and they got it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play call.
He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Buccaneers out and into punt formation. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Jets and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense will probably rather forget. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That's a 29-yard gain. And that's good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hall running between the tackles. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They go right back to Hall. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Well, and the Buccaneers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Hit his... there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mid...
The ball's out, he lost it, and the Jets recover it.
Hey, Kate, these last few minutes make me want to look away. A really rough series of events here for an old retired quarterback to watch.
Wish you could see him up here. All these turnovers not doing it for you, partner?
Well, the interception, I mean, start there. But immediately then fumbling the ball right back over, that's none too good either. And they know they just fumbled away a critical opportunity.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down. A give left side for Hall. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. Same guy, same results. He's brought it up for a 2nd time. And that's going to bring him to 4th down.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
The Buccaneers and wide receiver Emeka Egbuka set to take over now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game and carry forward into the practices ahead.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41.
It's a gain of 14 yards. Complete to Mike Evans.
Here's a design run. And nothing was going to help him escape that. He gets hit for a loss. 2nd down coming up.
Tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Baker now from the gun. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 14.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Godwin sent in motion right.
At the 48-yard line.
1st down, here's Baker. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Sticking in the air, here's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Caught quickly on the slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 22.
Baker throwing again. Caught by Godwin on the slant. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one going to go against the D.
Pass interference. Defense.
So pass interference on the shot to the end zone, and now they're going to be set up on the goal line with a great chance to get the touchdown anyway. From the gun, Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it's step one towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
At the 11-yard line.
To throw, Mayfield. This one's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 3rd and goal. The offense hoping something can finally go right here.
3rd and goal.
Pressure coming. Baker. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Buccaneers 28. Jack
Fox now to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense, more good numbers well into this second half. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Hall takes it straight ahead. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down.
He was taken down by 20 Fields. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down, it's Brissett. Short pass caught by his tight end. That short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short. Punt team on the field. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Tampa Bay are ready to head out to the field. And scoring hasn't been the issue for him, Brock, but it has been impossible to hold pace with the offense on the other side of this football field.
And we know they can't get this all back in one play, but they better do it with a sense of urgency.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Motioning right is Egbuka. 1st down throw here. Mayfield. Dump off caught by his back. He's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Out of bounds at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Mayfield now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it.
That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield. Completed over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers trying to do some window dressing. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Once more, it's Mayfield. On target to Godwin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Throwing again. It's Mayfield. That's Godwin again. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. We keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's Ibuka on the slant. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
11 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Good time. This is Ibuka. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
Baker now from the gun. He brings it in. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So it's a road win for the Jets. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.